This is an across-the-board objective.
Good
Every
all time
dinosaur...
star immortals out there, and welcome back to Infinity Complex Palace of the Immortals. I am Chris.
I am Gamgee.
I am back with more Jurassic World Evolution 2. The last time we left off, I was doing, I think, the third chapter of the Chaos Theory campaign, but due to various bugs and time limits that were just ridiculously difficult to handle, or just insanely crazy things happening, I kept having situations where I had to reload, and reload. Like 18 updates have happened to the game since then, and I'm hoping that at some point in time along the way, those situations got fixed.
Every species, we want to increase their comfort rating. In fact, we're the only ones that should feel any discomfort. Well, truth be told, you, actually.
Now, I'm going to have to double check a few things. Like, I've got ranger posts here, double checking this whole thing. So, why aren't these ranger posts? No teams assigned. Well, there are teams. Where's my other ranger post? There it is. Alright, now let's see what else is in here. I've got Ferrocerolophus are fine, but I don't know what the Brackies need or what the Gallimimus need, wherever they are. There they are, missing ground leaf. Okay. Alright, that's good. Are you coming to do a status check? Oh, God, I hate when I have to manually do things. Oh, good. Now they're going. Took you long enough. Missing forest. Okay. Easy enough. Missing tall nut. Oh, I messed up the Gallimimus. Missing forest. Okay, this is going to be tougher than I thought. Alright, I'm going to have to expand the enclosure. Didn't want to do that. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Man, I just cannot seem to get the balance right for this Brachiosaur. Like, good God. Okay, now the Gallimimus needed ground leaf.
We're moving all the animals to our holding facility. This will be a huge undertaking, so I'm expecting nothing less than your best. And you're going to give it to me.
Okay. Capture team, direct control. No, you know what? I know there's a way to do this. How? No, I forget. R1? Aha! Capture team. Add task. Tranquilize. 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 Knock them out. Go ahead. They're huge targets. I don't know how you're missing. That is a Brachiosaurus. That is a gigantic dinosaur. If you're missing, it's because you suck.
Heading to pick up the asset.
Add task. Alright, there are 4 Parasaurolophus. 2, 3, and 4.
Asset has been collected. Commencing asset transit. Assets in the air.
Wow, that was funny. One of the, Parasaurolophus was running around trying to avoid getting tranked because they were freaking out. And, it ran in front of a ranger, jeep that was coming through. And the ranger jeep just went flying. Oops, I accidentally cleared my selection instead of finalizing it. My bad. There we go. Yes.
To collect the asset.
Alright, and now, last but not least. Gallimimus.
Transit has commenced. Transportation underway. Asset
Should be
being
all of them.
transported. Asset transportation underway.
Multi-select mode. Boop. Helicopter. Knock them out. Pew pew. How are you missing? He's moving at the speed of smell, my man. Oh my god, you are the worst shot in the history of humanity. You couldn't shoot your own hand if you put it up against the barrel of the tranquilizer gun. Where's the other unconscious Gallimard? Oh, it's not unconscious yet, that's why. Finalize move. Yes.
Asset in transit. Transporting asset. Asset transportation in progress.
Alright, come on. Get that last Gallimimus out of here. Ankyloraptor. What do you think of that game, G?
What is that a real thing?
No, what do you think?
I don't know.
A sight to behold, Dr. Wu.
Oh, I think
When
I just
read
finished
these
this
in the book
campaign.
last time, I never thought I'd return. And certainly never
I
thought
mean, it
I'd
could look
rebuild
cool.
Jurassic Park.
Oh, but you haven't. You've helped
I was
me
just thinking
create
like a
something even
raptor with a
better,
club tail.
bigger, more ambitious, and more
And no,
financially
I would also
viable.
need a shell.
Dinosaurs for the
Definitely the
masses.
shell. But
Anyone can
don't
create
they
a
also
world,
have those
but it takes
like
genius to create
horns
a
or whatever
world.
on their head?
Yeah, the knobs.
I feel like it would have the body of a raptor, but the head shape and shell and tail of an ankylosaur. But I still think it would
Yeah,
be
it
a
looked kind of
predator.
like Armagon from
Ermagon.
Primal Rage was the name of the game.
All right.
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
finished Jurassic Park 3. I'm moving on
Armadon.
to Jurassic World.
I was wrong.
Armadon.
Yeah, it's Armadon. But he
This is
doesn't
where our
look
journey
very
continues,
raptor-like.
and for many, where theirs came to an end.
He's more like
It's
an
not a new
ankylosaur and a
world.
triceratops
This time,
put together.
just a park.
Gotcha.
It's a
Hold up,
world.
I'm in a cutscene.
Simon Masrani believed he could succeed where others before him failed. Maybe if he had you there to guide him, things would have turned out differently. Jurassic World is to be the most desirable destination on the planet. New shows, new exhibits, and yes, new dinosaurs too. The miracles of science meets the magic of
These are amazing
entertainment.
cutscenes.
And not content with letting you see dinosaurs. No, you're being put smack dab in the middle of them. Safely. That was the hope, anyway. And who's afraid of a little water? But what's swimming in that water? Well, that's another story. And if that's not enough, what about the dinosaurs nature didn't create?
What about the dinosaurs nature didn't create? I have to build Jurassic World. Bum bum
Jurassic
bum.
World.
Look, this is gonna sound crazy because I know it's dangerous and whatnot, but I totally
John Hammond had
support
his
the
vision,
building
and I have mine.
of a
I'd like to
world
think
of
that
a
had things
park
been
like
different,
this.
he and
Like if
I
we
would
had the
be
ability to
You're an
bring them
idiot.
back.
his passion combined with my business savvy.
Hold up, let me just say
United
something here.
team.
No,
People
no, no,
die
no,
at
no,
theme
no. You're
parks
an
all the
idiot.
time.
And I was left to pick up the pieces of what might have been.
People die
and
at theme
turn
parks
it
all the
into what
time, and
should
none
have
of
been
them are
all
ever getting
along.
banned.
A premier
But
world-class
they
space
have their
history.
dangers.
Because
Only
the
once
theme
on a
park
planet
can't
have
get
I get to
loose
experience
and
dinosaurs
kill
up
people.
close and
What about
personal.
zoos?
Here, people will
How
once
often
again
does that
discover
happen
the
at a zoo?
wonders of this world.
I don't
With a
know.
renewed
I did
sense
just
of
I saw
life,
recently
and
though
they
there
would
was like a
gladly,
gorilla escape
willingly,
somewhere.
eagerly pay
And what
for
did
that
it do, though?
experience.
I don't know.
Science didn't bring back
Did it
dinosaurs.
eat several
It brought
people
back
and
Okay,
crush
imagination.
vehicles underneath
look,
its
Oh,
feet?
look,
this is what I see.
look.
This
I totally
is
understand
Jurassic
there is a
World.
risk. And hear me out. I would be the first to build a home on this dangerous dinosaur island and refuse to leave should something go wrong. Because the chance to behold these magnificent creatures is not something that any human being should not have the opportunity to see. I believe that there are so many extinct creatures that should be brought back, and that's all of them. All of them.
They
Because
should not be brought back. They had their
because
time.
it would be because it would be incredible to see them
Finch, at your
It would
service.
in
be
all their
wrong.
majesty.
Guess you're kind of at mine.
It would just be wrong
Details. I've been tasked with getting Jurassic World
and
ready for the public.
dangerous.
With your help, of course. We'll begin with a civic
Epsha.
center. And it will have to be powered. So get to doing the service thing.
You know what I hear, Gamgee?
What?
I'm afraid of the big bad dinosaur.
Their natural instincts will have been warped by the science that brought them back from the dead. And they'll be bloodthirsty.
So
Even
what you're
the
saying is
even the
I'm afraid of the
herbivores.
big bad dinosaur.
Yeah, sure.
Well, as long as you're willing to admit that. I'm just messing
Things are
with
taking
you.
shape. But we need a response
Oh
facility.
man.
Oh, and
You
a
This
paleomedical
has
facility
given
as
me
well.
permission to
Get
laugh
it
at you
built
if
and
you're
ready.
ever brutally killed by a dinosaur.
You have my permission to laugh as hard as you would like.
I would never do such a thing, but I'll think about it. If you had to get killed by a dinosaur, which one would you want it to be?
Oh man, now that's a good question. I would have to say, if I had to make a decision,
Yes, you have to. That's why I
it would have to
asked.
be one that would probably kill me quickly. I don't want to suffer.
But what
So,
if it would be a cooler death if you suffered a little bit more?
no. I want it to be over. Bam. I don't want to
That's
be that
fair,
guy
I
that's
guess.
ripped apart piece by piece.
You don't want to be that guy that gets torn in half by two T-Rexes.
Yeah, no, that wouldn't. Nope. Good, thanks. That wouldn't work. I would have to say, like a
Triceratops.
stegosaurus.
What, like
The impact,
spike tail?
the size of those spikes and the impact of that tail, there'd be so many puncture wounds on my body that as soon as it hit me, I'd be dead. It would destroy like most of my vital organs on impact.
What's the dinosaur the head-butting dinosaur? That's what I want to be killed by.
Pachycephalosaurus, I want to say.
Yeah.
Just get
I just want
wham
to be
hit by
just
that.
head-butted, yeah, once. Just it explodes my head with a headbutt, and that's the end of me.
That's how that's how you want it to go. You're just like, if I'm gonna die by a dinosaur, it'd better be epic.
Yeah, that would be pretty epic, I think. A headbutt to end all headbutts.
I can just see it now, right? In a movie with us in it, and we're being chased by a Pachycephalosaurus, and we're all running, and you're like, you realize that there's no way we're gonna be able to outrun it.
Uh, I sacrifice myself. I say, "Go on without me," and then I face him to headbutt. I just
Yeah,
challenge it in a headbutt off.
yeah, and it ends with your head. It ends with you coming head first with him, and your head just exploding, and your stump torso falling to the ground.
Yeah, but it gives you just enough time to, whatever, close the cage door or something.
Because it's all like, oh,
But you get you
with its
get splatter
victory.
on you as you're running away.
Oh yeah, horrible splatter, obviously. Oh man.
And I think artistically, we need to add the sound of a gun going off when it headbutts me.
Cocoon.
Yeah, like an old-timey musket.
I want to ask why, but I also
No,
don't
I think it
care.
would just be cool.
Like, a part of me is just like, I should agree with this for no reason other than to agree with it.
You absolutely should agree.
Okay.
It's a good idea.
Sounds like a terrible idea.
Whatever, man.
I'm kidding.
You went along with it in the first place.
No, it's hysterical.
So now you're compliant. You're compliant to dinosaur headbutt death.
Let's see. I've got 3 in welfare, 2 in science, and 2 in whatever the tech one is. I forgot
You should
exactly what
ask Leah when she gets home what
logistics.
dinosaur she would want to be killed by.
It would either look. It would have to be the stegosaurus spike tail, right, through the chest. But if
I
I
feel
am gonna
like
get
a
an epic death, it's
Stegosaurus
gonna be a
spike tail would
heroic
be
death.
gruesome.
It'll be gruesome. Don't get me wrong.
I feel like you would get stuck on the tail and then, you wouldn't really bleed out that quick because you would still be punctured.
Oh no. Do you know how big those spikes are, dude? It would destroy
No,
my
I have no clue.
organs. My heart would be like, it would punch meat plugs out of my body, including chunks of organ, on
All right
impact.
then.
Yeah.
That still sounds incredibly gruesome.
Oh, it is incredibly gruesome, don't get me wrong. But it would be over instantly. On impact, I'd be dead.
Don't
It would break my neck more than likely from the actual sheer force of it, plus all of my organs being destroyed. I
mhm.
gotta see my candidates here. What are their maxes? Let's see. You're gonna be logistics or genetics, and you're gonna be welfare. So I need a genetics or welfare specialist specifically. You have 8 in welfare. Wait, was it welfare? No, you're a welfare. I need genetics or logistics. So I don't need to hire you. You're a 7 in genetics. You are a 7 in genetics. And nobody really has any high logistics. You have an 8 in logistics. So I will recruit you. And I will recruit. Let's see. I think you're the better deal here. So I'm going to recruit you. But if I had to go out heroically, it would be like trying to stop a T-Rex from killing everyone.
Just a classic T-Rex chomp.
No, I think I would actually go for the grenade pack.
Oh, you blow yourself up inside the T-Rex's mouth?
Yeah, I pull the pins on a grenade belt, and as the T-Rex chomps
That
down
would
on
be
me,
cool.
whoosh.
That would be really cool.
Yeah, I wouldn't just stop. I wouldn't just slow the T-Rex down. I'm taking it with me. Like that would just be me. The whole movie I'd have the grenade belt and you guys would be like, "You don't need it. You haven't needed it this whole time." And then at the end it's like we have to stop it or it's going to get everyone before the boat can get to us. And I'm just like I like hand you whatever the item is that I'm supposed to hand you cuz you're my best friend and I'm like, "Make sure this gets back to Leah." And you're like, "I will, man. I will," and then I turn around, like, assuming you haven't gone with the head explodey situation, right?
Right, right. I haven't already died by head explosion in this case.
Yeah, or, like, you did go up against this thing, and it didn't blow up your head for some reason, like, the angles of whatever made it slow down. So when it
It
hit
just
you, it
dented
just
in a
knocked you
quarter of
out.
my skull.
Well, I don't know about that, but I'm just saying, whatever the case is, it just knocked you out for a while, and when you came to, you were like, I've got to go, I've got to go.
I must go. My head hurts, and I've forgotten half of the things I once knew, but I must go.
But you like show up out of nowhere and you're like, "Holy cow." And then I give it to you and you're like, "I'll give it to
You're like, Gamgee, and I'm like,
what's her
who's
name."
that?
And I'm like, "Yes you will, buddy. Yes you will." Anyway, so I give you the thing and then I'm like, I walk up and I like I've got a pistol or something and I shoot the T-Rex a few times and it just like slows down and it looks at me as I'm screaming at it. It roars at
Yeah.
me. I pull the pin and then it chomps down.
And act accordingly.
I want in the visual for the movie as it chomps down and it, like as it bites down on me.
Yeah.
As it bites down on me, I want it to
Right, right.
explode. And like
The
I
head,
want it
and
to
then
be
the viscera
3D.
rains down.
3D. Has to be 3D,
Yeah. A
right?
T-Rex eyeball flies directly towards the audience.
Exactly. Now you're catching on. Pieces of like I was thinking the T-Rex skull too, maybe like a portion of its skull, a couple other things, some teeth go flying into the audience.
Yeah, yeah, teeth too, that works.
Yeah, be fun stuff. But of course, if I sacrifice myself to slow the T-Rex down, that means that I'm the guy in the movie that everyone doesn't like until the very end when he sacrifices himself to save everybody. I'm like the bad guy, which is cool with me. Everyone knows I want to be the bad guy. Give me 2 minutes. Give me 2 minutes. Give me 2
Why do you want
minutes,
to be
miss.
the bad guy?
Oh, because I just admire villains in movies. I
Evil?
don't no villains in movies
What's your favorite villain?
or video games. And my favorite villain would be Kefka Palazzo, Final Fantasy VI.
Oh, right, of course, of course, of course.
You're like not even gonna argue with you on that one.
I already knew the answer to that.
Uh, I I assumed you did. I honestly can't believe you asked.
Yeah, if I had thought about it for another minute or two, I would have remembered,
Yeah.
probably. Or I probably would have just got stuck on who. It's got to be some kind of Metroid thing.
I've got a comment. When I said that just now, I've got a comment. You know what it sounded like to me?
What?
I've got a comment.
Okay.
It's deep
The
fried
Eggman, the
potato.
Egg Thief.
Yeah.
What's up, Deep
Na na na
Fried?
na na.
Who's your favorite villain? Deep Fried Potato.
Of course, there are a lot of really good villains out there.
I'm trying to think of one.
Of a good villain?
Yeah, of like a villain that I think is just a good villain.
Handsome Jack?
No, I think Handsome Jack was overblown.
Whoa.
Unless
Oh,
that's what Deep
man.
Fried Potato said. And then,
No,
I
that's what
mean, I
I'm
guess,
saying.
I would.
Deep fried
Alright, good,
potato says
good.
I don't really know. I don't have a favorite villain.
I might be on the same boat there. I just looked up a list of villains.
You're like, I don't know any villains. I need some.
I can't name a cool villain that I like.
Jafar was a pretty good villain.
I wouldn't say that.
What? Poor Jafar.
Agent Smith from The Matrix, he's pretty cool.
Alright. That's a pretty good villain.
Yeah. Oh, he's actually up here on the list, too. I liked him. I think Hugo Weaving did a real good job as Agent Smith.
Hugo Weaving. God, how come I can never remember that name? It's such a unique name. Or it sounds unique at the very least.
I know there's like another one.
Man, this part sucks when they're like trying to give me dinosaurs constantly and they're like, oh, can we transport it now? No. Can we transport it now? No. Can we transport it?
Just let him transport it.
I can't because I don't have anywhere to put it.
Asset delivery confirmed.
Oh man, so many backup generators.
Asset transportation complete.
This is gonna be killing my funding. Alright, now enclosures. Ranger posts. Boom. Boom.
Commencing asset transit.
Boom. And boom. Then we need to put gates in. Gate 1.
Asset delivered.
Alright, that should do the trick. I have plenty of gates in and out. Ranger Team 1, add task. You are the T-Rex task team. It is your job to just monitor the T-Rex. Ranger Team 2, you guys are responsible for the Triceratops and the Ankylosaurs, which means I need you to go get a status check on all the dinosaurs tomorrow. I'm kidding. I want it yesterday. I don't really know. I don't have a favorite villain. Is that a goat I just saw? Did your mic unplug? No, I don't. None of that. My mic can't unplug because it's wireless.
Oh, big man.
Yes, there are goats. The goats are feeders.
How many
And
goats does
environment
it
to
take
influence comfort.
to fill up a T-Rex?
One feeder should handle 2 T-Rex.
One goat for 2 T-Rexes?
One feeder. There are 10. The thing puts out 10 goats before it runs out of food.
Oh. So 10 goats sustains 2 T-Rexes for how long?
Quite a while. Or maybe it's 2 feeders to 1 T-Rex. My memory's a little hazy. Boom. Perfect. They've got a habitat that's exactly what they need. You guys, let's edit your environment. What do you want? You want ground leaf. And you broke a fence because you're angry at me. Unfortunately, this means I have a loose ankylosaur. A loose ankylosaur. Thankfully, I don't have any guests yet. Miserable. Deep fried potatoes and miserable. Yeah, well, of course the dinosaur's miserable. Oh, cripe. You know what I just realized
Yeah,
might
they're not
also be
supposed to still
miserable?
be alive. That's why they're miserable.
Ha ha ha. Do you know what else I just realized might be miserable? That
What?
I can't see? There he is.
The raptors?
No, my T-Rex. He's missing prey. And sand. Oh, I guess he just found his prey. There. Now he has a perfect environment. A big enclosure just for him. Let's pause time here for a second.
I will be back.
Okay. It's not quite as good as I want. I'm pretty sure this is way off now. But I can fix it as I go. Yeah, this is way off now. I wonder why it didn't come out the same way on both sides. It's like the angle got weird. That'll work better, I guess. We'll leave it there. I don't need to worry about it anymore. And my phone died. So I have no idea what comments are coming in. Unfortunately, Potato, that is not how the game works. The predators, like the T-Rexes and raptors, do not like dead meat. They like to hunt. Otherwise, they become upset because they are hunters, not domesticated animals. Plug my phone back in. It should charge soon, and then I'll get your next comment there. Wait, I'll just check it now. Dot dot dot. Okay, now what am I doing next? Ensure all dinosaurs right. For 100% comfort. 100% comfort. 100% comfort. Is there an uncomfortable dinosaur somewhere? Oh, right. Yeah. Forgot
Collecting
about this
asset.
guy. Oh, somebody is outside banging on something.
Transit has commenced.
Zoosh. They move him way over here. Drop him off. Oh, it is pretty addicting once you get the hang of it. Right now, I'm just following the campaign missions, but eventually I plan on doing a sandbox where I'm going to put dinosaurs that never die and like make it real open and fun and just like you can set all sorts of stuff like immortal dinosaurs. They won't attack people. They won't kill each other.
Jurassic World is the envy of the world. Where else can one travel to see wonders such as these? And they
Hey JR,
must
I'm
be
recording, so
sealed.
watch your
So
language.
do what you can to increase our dinosaur visibility.
Increase dinosaur visibility. Now this is the fun part. Viewing galleries. Kidding, this isn't really the fun part. It's just kind of an irritating part. No, this is where things get fun. Wrong shape. My bad. Oh, it's not straight, but I'm gonna leave it. Alright, now. I no longer care about the symmetry of things. Let's just make a mess. Screw it. Like, and all these extra paths and stuff. Where does this even go? Okay, I guess I have to leave that. Let's see if I can get a path through here somewhere. I think I can. Told you I could. Crazy paths. Okay. Boom, dinosaur
I want to
visibility is
make sure
up.
our guests have every comfort. We should construct bathrooms and other things in strategic locations and some emergency shelters, just in case.
I'm almost back to the comment views. Boom. No, we don't curse as much anymore. We're trying to be a lot more curse I don't know, less cursing.
It's a beautiful day to open a new chapter in the history of humanity.
Once these gates are open, there's no going back.
We're ready, Mr. Masrani.
This is it, Jurassic World. I can't help but wonder what John Hammond would think of all this.
It's 3 cages with, like, not even 10 dinosaurs, and you're already patting yourself on the back for doing better than John Hammond. John Hammond had a lot more than 10 dinosaurs, my man.
We want to ensure that our guests are having the best Jurassic World experience possible. Increasing our amenity coverage should do the trick. Keep an eye on our guest comfort numbers and get them where we'd like. And that is up.
Tell you what, I will do that next time. For now, guys, like, share, subscribe, comment, check us out on Discord and Patreon. Shout out to Diley Bear, Husky Gaming, and Greg from Vigigamer. Whatever you choose to do, stay immortal, don't go dying on us. We love all of you, and we'll see you next time.